Speed Golf, baby, let's go. I'm Adam Lorton. Welcome to the Speed Golf, baby audio experience, where we're all about speed golf, the faster, fitter variant of the beautiful game of golf. Whether you're part of the adjustable club revolution or like me, you're stubbornly using USGA sanctioned equipment, please subscribe to the podcast on whatever platform you're listening to. Rate and review us. It's a par 5, of course. 5 stars for Speed Golf, baby. Remember to subscribe to the Speed Golf, baby YouTube channel, because that's where the magic happens. And finally, if you're curious, get the Speed Golf Starter Pack for free at speedgolf.baby/start. Last time on the Speed Golf, baby audio experience, you heard the broadcast audio from our Speed Golf World Championships finale broadcast featuring Garrett Holt. This time, you're getting broadcast audio from the Team World Cup second 9 coverage. A note of caution, you might want to turn down the volume here. We had a guest who could not be contained. And of course, we recommend watching this on YouTube for the full visual experience, but we know some of you might be on the go or you'll want to hear it audio only. Totally fine. We've got you covered. And now, the broadcast.
I love this highlights reel, lad.
Speed Golf, baby, let's go. I'm Adam Lorton. You're watching the Speed Golf World Cup coming to you from the 700 Club in Sakura, Japan. This is alternate shot, speed golf style. If you're new to speed golf, here's what you need to know. 2 players, 1 golf ball. Player 1 hits, player 2 hits. Repeat until the ball goes in the hole. The clock stops when you hole out on the 18th. We add up their scores, strokes plus minutes, and the lowest score wins. The other thing you need to know is that speed golf is on the road to becoming an Olympic sport. The magic number is 40 participating nations, and we're getting closer all the time. If you want to keep up with this rising sport, hit subscribe and get on board. We're picking up our coverage on the second 9. Bernie Smith, silver medalist in the individual competition, and his partner Craig Russell are on top. Meanwhile, Luke Willett and Luke Bone from the UK are breathing down their necks, but the defending World Cup champions, Jamie Reed and Robin Smith, sit in third. They won in 2022 after Jamie hit the most clutch speed golf shot ever caught on film. Nico, roll that clip, baby. All right, but Jamie Reed still to play. He's about 100 yards out from the left rough there.
That's huge that he doesn't have to take a drop.
They need a birdie or a fast finish.
He's got a birdie here. He's got a birdie here.
Oh my God.
What just happened? Jamie Reed.
Jamie's sprinting and now it's up to oh my goodness. Yeah. That's huge.
And in case you're not energized yet, joining me in the booth today is the only 2-time world champion, the barefoot bullet himself, the most interesting man in speed golf, and the originator of speed golf foursomes, Rob Hogan.
Hello,
welcome
Adam.
to the show. Let's light it up, baby.
Hello, mad to be here, maybe. Delighted to be here, not mad to be here at all. So let's, looking forward, inspired by your little intro there. Loving the vibe, it's exciting.
Team Japan, this is Jin Ota and Tatsuya Shinmoto, sit in 10th place. Teeing off on hole 10 here.
These Japanese fellas are like feckin', Energizer bunnies. Honestly, man, they're just pure energy.
It is unbelievable that they both carry golf bags and yet are still playing this golf course in less than 45 minutes. I just cannot believe it. And by the way, Rob Hogan, you've seen Tatsuya Shinmoto's homemade golf bag. Got to be a man after your own heart. Birdie putt on the way.
Well, these guys...
And he drops it.
These guys can absolutely play. These Japanese fellas, they run beautiful and they golf beautiful. I've been over 3 times playing in Japan. I'm playing with Joe. I'm playing with all the Buddy Maruchas, and they're just unbelievable golfers.
Amazing. Perfect. 6th place here. We got one of our Team USAs. This is Steve Vansel and Gatjiak Gao. Steve was 3rd place in the senior division. Amazing golfer. And Gatjiak, he's a rising star in speed golf. Came real close at the U.S. Open in 24. And this is approach on the way from Steve Vansel.
Well, I've played many a practice round with Steve Vansel, well, a couple anyway, and look, he's amidst stories of Mo Norman and the Canadian Tour and 6 irons, this and that. He's an unbelievable player. And here we go. Get up out of that.
Nice.
I love this highlights reel, lads.
I know. This is the broadcast. This isn't even the highlights. Just birdie start. That's how we do it.
Here's the Swedish. Oh yeah!
And if there were an age adjustment for these teams, this team would be the age-adjusted World Cup champions for sure. 49 and 51 years old, Joachim Wickland and Mikael Palmberg. Wickland, my mistake. Nice tap-in par there for the Swedes.
Well, the Swedes are they're well able to play, and look, the golf skill doesn't leave you. But here, and this is these boys. If they're not from Taranaki, they're from not too far away, because this is a powerhouse of speed golf, and just the culture over there of speed golf in New Zealand, and particularly down there in New Plymouth and Taranaki. I mean, it's just a sign of what's to come, because is it something in the water in Taranaki, or is if you replicate that culture all over the world, all of a sudden, Maruch, we're going to have a ton of Jamie Reeds, a ton of Robin Smiths, and here's another couple of lads coming along that are going to give them a run for their money.
That's right. Nice chip 5-wood there for Luke Bone off the tee, and Luke Willett off like a bullet. Approach shot on the way. This is going to be a little chippy pitching wedge for him.
So this is number 10, and the energy of these lads is unbelievable. And I tell you now, Luke Willett's going mad training for running, but Luke Bone has a pedigree as a long-distance runner going back this long time. There's a chip in, is it? Is this not the highlights reel?
That's a chip-in birdie. Does it get any better than this? The short par 4 10th at the 700 Club is a highlight factory. And now we're getting our first look at Team New Zealand, Bernie Smith and Craig Russell. That's Bernie Smith on the tee, silver medalist in the Open division. Pipes it down the middle. Looks like it's going to the right, actually. And we don't have complete footage here, but this is a bogey putt. So what started out as a 4-shot lead is now down to 2 shots with just a single hole played.
This is 10. Yeah, it's very tempting on that hole to take too much off.
Now, I've got a quick question for the viewers. Are you speed golf curious? Are you thinking about playing your first round but not sure where to get started? I'd like to encourage you to download the Speed Golf Starter Pack. It answers all the most important questions, like how do I get a speed golf tee time without having an awkward conversation with the pro shop? Like what do I bring for my first round of speed golf? And as a bonus, if I like speed golf, how do I get a better rate and a standing tee time at my club? All these questions are answered in the Speed Golf Starter Pack at a price you can afford. I know you can afford it because it's free. So get the Speed Golf Starter Pack and see how fast you can graduate from speed golf curious to actual speed golfer. See you out there.
You do come across holes like that where you're tempted to take too much off, but I think the way the fellas played that, straight down and onto the green, hopefully, but if you can't hit the green, chip her in, Maruch.
Just chip it in, no problem. Japanese on the tee have moved into 9th after that nice birdie by Shinmoto. A little approach on the way. Was that a fairway wood in hand? Had to be a 7-iron.
This is hole 11. This is a shortish hole. It's up the hill. There's a bit of a crater on the left, isn't there? It's a very interesting little bit of turf on this hole. And talking of turf, what a class course. You know, up there high up the road, and what a fantastic spot to be playing. So I think we're all delighted to be up there playing speed golf.
Love this golf course. Great test for the speed golfer. A little over 5 miles, nice and hilly. Tough test, but a fair test of golf. I loved it.
And this is the lads coming up. What hole? Where are we here now? Yeah, this 11. Is it still on hole 11? Yeah.
Okay, we're still on hole 11. This is going to be Gachiuk and Steve.
And there he is.
Go one straight.
And get it and move.
Bouncing.
That's right.
He's running beautiful.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Gachiuk has no problem in this format because he's got to wait for Steve to catch up. It's worth it though, with how Steve hits the golf ball.
Now come on, Steve, get up the yard. Need to move. You need to move the whole time. Now I would contest, as an unbelievable player as he is, he needs to hit this 5 seconds ago, Steve. Come on, baby.
Preach to the choir.
Make the cash. Make the cash.
Downhill birdie putt on the way. Left it a bit short. I mean, on day one, that putt would have been perfect, I think.
Yeah, not his best effort. He master 10,000, but that wasn't his best. Now let's see if he can tidy up.
no way.
And the greens, man.
Gosh.
The greens over there, I don't know if you were there and you know this, but for the people watching that weren't there, these greens were lightning. They were beautiful.
Absolutely pristine, rolled true, and this is Vikland and Palmberg again. Mikael looking to mop this one up.
Come on, knock it in,
another-
Marooch! I think there's 2 seconds gone. Now, excuse me, fellas, excuse me, girls. Animals and beings of all kind, I drive you mad now, and as unbelievable players, Jamie Reid, I have to say it, I want the clubs on the other side of him.
Left.
And he'll kill me for saying that, and he'll turn around to me and he'll say, well, I'm faster than you, Rob, but I can't run, Marooch! Like a bag of potatoes running around. I really would. I really feel a strong conviction. I want that bag on the left-hand side of the body.
Look, you add that up over 18 holes. You're talking about a whole minute, aren't you?
I think there's something to that, and I just think Jamie. Well, he's hobbling around in a broken leg, so he might not be the fastest man on the course in terms of running right now today with that leg. But when he's in full health, he's milling around. He's milling around, and he's a great golfer. So I think there's a few. It's kind of sad to say because he's so good, but I do think, and it's not just him. I don't mean to pick on him. I really do think there's a few seconds to be shaved off with a little bit more efficiency.
Well, absolutely. As much as Speedgolf has gotten better over the last 10 years, there's no shot that we've shaved all the fat off this sport.
That was nice from Luke there. And by the way, guys, I was down in New Zealand playing in Taupo in the New Zealand Open. I did a little interview with Jamie, and just so you know, his recovery's going very well. He's doing kind of light training, and he's back in action, doing light training, and he's amped to be come back for next year and play whatever tournament comes up into his in front of his eyes. So he's in good form. He's looking very fit, and he's mad for road, lads. So don't get too comfy, buddy Marucci.
World Championships 2026. You better believe he will be a contender there. Bogey putt coming up here. Luke Willett knocks it in. Unfortunate chip there off the downhill lie. Seems to have done him in.
So where are we now, Adam?
On the tee at hole 11, final group. All right, Craig Russell's drive looked like it didn't make it all the way. So now this is third shot. Craig Russell chipping from the fairway, trying to bump and run here. It's going to end up as a bogey start for Smith and Russell on the back nine. We're about to start hole 12 coverage. Hole 12, short, downhill, par 4, very gettable.
So Smith and Russell are 2 ahead. Is that what I'm saying correctly?
Yeah, about a shot and a half ahead.
That's a great shot.
All right.
Now, where are we at? You see, this is just speed golf when we have it here, when it's tight and it's exciting. Right. There's just no time to blink, nice. to quote a phrase, and it's exciting. I'm trying to come to terms of where we are and what's happening. Get up!
Love the walk away from Gatchik. He's confident Steve's going to knock that in. Unfortunately, with the alternate shot format, Steve has to tap this putt in and then make it up to hit the tee shot on the 13th. So as fast as Gatchik is, makes no difference because he's got to wait for Steve here.
Man, it's the tactics in the alternate shot format are really compelling. I was playing with the buddy Maruch Aaron down in New Zealand in the pairs tournament that we did down there. And I tell you what, he left me about 8 foot on the first hole. He chipped about 8 foot. And there he was, gone off to the second tee to hit the shot. Now, I don't know how I somehow managed to knock in the 8-footer, but my God, if I hadn't tapped it in, he'd been coming back 100 yards. So those kind of dynamics are fairly compelling to me. Does Maruch start running off now? Or does he wait around? And it's a fascinating game, the alternate shot.
It is super compelling.
That was pretty nice. I like that.
Oh yeah, birdie putt coming up here.
But Mikael, I want to see you with the spike or the bag or whatever it is on the left side.
All right, 4-4-4 to start us off here on the back for Vikland and Palmberg, looking strong. Kiwis, after an amazing recovery shot from Robin over the trees on the 11th, hitting downhill. Dead straight, brother, he says.
So where are we at? Give us a rundown, Adam. I'm trying to gather my marbles here, Marucci.
All right, Team New Zealand still in third place, I believe. Birdie putt on the way. This is Robin Smith. Jamie's going to have to tap this in for the par and then make his way up to the hill to the 13th. But they trail the other New Zealand team and the Lukes by
Oh, there's a bogey run there, right?
Yeah, two bogeys in a row for Smith and Russell.
It looks like Reed and Smith had a bit of bogey run.
Oh, yeah, they shot did not shoot great on the front side.
Well, I tell you what, lads, the competitors, they need to count their lucky stars because there's not many times that the fellas are going to go on that kind of bogey train. That's just the way the stars were aligned. So where are we at now with the Lukes? Luke and Luke.
All right,
Moan and Willett.
Luke's trailed Team New Zealand by a shot and a half. Tap in par for the Lukes in a minute 56. They are flying around this golf course. Back to Smith and Russell. Birdie putt on the way for Bernie Smith, and it just keeps rolling. All right, Craig Russell now to mop this up for the par. It looks like about 5 feet. Oh, and they've missed another one. 3 bogeys in a row, and now Smith and Russell lead Team UK by just 17 seconds going into the par 3 13th. The Lukes are closing, or are the Kiwis falling apart? A little bit of both, I would say.
Janie Macaroni, I played in this, but was this 9 or 18? It's a mad question to be asking.
Will it carry the bunk?
Janie Mac, it was 18, was it?
Middle of the green.
It was 18 holes, but it was 9 on the first day, 9 on the second day. This is our back 9 coverage here.
So that's
right.
That's what it is. All right.
All right. Steve comes up a little bit short. Gatchick's lag gets to about 3 feet. Steve mopping it up for the par right here. Confident stroke, dead center.
It's just so funny with Steve. He didn't know. I don't know whether he know what to pick it out of the hole. Who was teeing off next with the boys?
That's right.
Who was teeing off with Steve and got you? And the next hole, do you know?
Not sure what you're asking.
I just noticed when Steve tapped it in, did he have to hit on the next hole, or was it got you?
Yeah, same thing. Everybody who makes a par on 12 has that same problem on 13.
So, okay, we'll move on.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that was Steve off the tee there. That was Jin Ota on the tee there, and now Shinmoto knocking it in for the bogey.
Good man,
minute
lad.
59 on the par 3 13th. That does include the climb.
And they had a couple of doubles on the front line, so man, it's all stacking up, isn't it?
That's
and
right.
Shout out to my partner Pat Brennan down here in Ireland, up here in Ireland, over here in Ireland. We had a great old time out there. I tell you, just looking at the Swedish lads here. And they're breathing hard, but I tell you one thing, this is a team-building exercise for the ages. It's a bonding process, and you know, when we were doing this format way back in Ireland, way back in the day in 2013 and 14, man, at the end of the day, they'd be hugging and kissing and all sorts. It's just what a team-building exercise.
That's right.
Where's that now? What hole's this?
All right, still hole 13. That was Jamie Reed on the tee, a little short and to the right. That's the correct leave. Does leave a tricky chip, and Robin has not got that as close. Yeah, Robin has not got that as close as he would like.
No, he's not going to like that.
Long par putt
here Robin.
For Jamie.
Right, get down to the hole. Get down to the hole. Come on, Robin. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. I need you down there, Marucci. I need you down there waiting. And I shouldn't be saying this. I'm an active competitor, Robin, and he's faster than I am. But there was 3 or 4 seconds that would drive me mad.
The bronze medalist should know better, and the defending world champion. All right, still on the par 3 13th. Luke Willett's shot coming up to the right here. This is going to require a high soft one, I would say. No, he's going to bump it into the hill.
Oh man,
And
come
those
on, lads.
greens at the
It's the same
700
hole,
club,
so
Rob.
obviously, in fairness to the lads, there's a bit of trickiness to there. I suppose you're flopping it up, or you're trying to nail it into the bank. But I think Robin and I think Luke will be disappointed with those efforts. But at the end of the day, hey, look, this game is simple, but it's not easy. And come on, so I tell you now, this is a really pivotal putt because the lads are he kind of has to make this one, and he does make it. And I tell you, lads, let me tell you, in the heat of speed golf battle, if you can hole those 3 and 4 footers, it is an immense help. And I would be willing to bet that probably the bogey train some of the lads were going on earlier in this tournament, it probably came down to those few putts.
Competent par now for Bernie Smith and Craig Russell on the tough par 3 13th. Nice approach by Craig Russell there to set that up, extending their lead over Team UK to a minute 23.
And I would be willing to bet that probably the bogey train some of the lads were going on earlier in this tournament, it probably came down to those few putts.
I bet you're right, Rob. Well, and speaking of the golf course, the greens don't look crowned, but they all had that little bit of ridge right around the fringe, making the bump and run very tricky.
Yes,
and there's Steve. Get you a huge drive off the tee there. Steve puts the long iron there in the right side bunker.
Beautiful stuff, lad. So Steve had just an iron. So Gatwick. He was
London
heading
Gatwick.
over the tree line. He's a ripper of a driver of a ball, and obviously Steve is a great man with a long iron in his hand. And all said and done, there's a putt for birdie now. If these go in, it's just huge at any format of golf. But Steve, man, he's putting his partner under pressure here, Adam.
He is 3-footer coming back for Gatwick. No problem at all. Man.
Beautiful. We're really trying to get Gatwick over to the Irish Open. So we are so excited to see him.
Love that.
Who we got?
And Shinmoto.
Oh, hey man, look at that swing! Look at those hands so high.
Oh yes.
He can hit him.
Now Jin Ota, he laid up in the individual competition. Got 3 wood in hand here. He's going over the top.
Beautiful.
And look at this shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice, as they say in Japan. Nice on.
You hear him say Eagle chance.
What a tournament for Eagle. Who's this, Shinmoto? Tap.
Shinmoto.
Oh, dearly, they can't all go in, baby. Come on.
Just runs it by on the high side. Ota-san mops it up.
And Ota,
he's
putting with the split hand grip, and you'd really associate that, you know what I mean, with careful golf,
with slow golf,
and so on and so forth. But he's sticking to his guns, and he's playing unbelievable golf.
Mikael Palmberg stepping into it there.
Yeah, no, that was nice, man. He could nearly convince me about the spike on the right because he kept the eye on the ball. So I'm I like that.
Another eagle putt on the way here.
Come here.
And he's left it short. Nice, easy tap in, though.
Man, the lads, and even looking at the individual tournament, they were really eating this hole up. You know what I mean? Hey, lads, I can't wait to get back there to the 700 club, and having watched your broadcast, Adam, I'm going to go at this hole with a little bit more venom. Now, Robin is an absolute machine. Let me say that again. He's a machine with that 3 wood. I was down there in Taupo in New Zealand playing a practice round with him and his sister Amy, and between them, I don't know if they've missed a fairway in 10 or 11 years. That 3 wood is just unbelievable.
All right. Jamie able to get it to pin high, and now we've got a birdie chance.
I tell you, when you've got a broken leg, you got to hold these ones. Come on. No, it's a nice putt. He missed on the high side.
Good speed.
And these guys are strong. Let me tell you, that's scoring down in New Zealand, lads. I tell you, Japan, maybe you're flying it, lads, but England, USA, Ireland, France, Belgium, Sweden, excuse me if I've left anyone out. Get your arse in gear. These lads, we gotta go track them down, Marucci.
Amen. Team UK finds the rough. Luke lays it up for Luke.
Beautiful,
And here's Luke Bone
It's easy.
approach
It's easy.
into
And
the
look at him
14th.
moving along. Look at him. He's flying it. And the lads are doing it. And you know what? These lads, I think they're playing together in practice. And it's a big part of the game, lads. It's a big part of the conundrum. They're practicing together. They're enjoying it. A little bit of friendly competition. And that was a great effort. He's an absolute... He's a monster with that bladed wedge. Honestly... When I saw Luke play going back 2022, I think it was the putter that held him back. But he somehow,
Yes.
I don't know how he's done it, but I think he's put in a rake of practice with the putter on the short ones. Maybe he's been watching some of my tips videos, Luke. Get out of that. And man, when I played with him in Ireland in Castlebar, he broke my heart putting with that wedge. So that didn't quite go in, but it nearly did.
And that's a birdie 4 for Smith and Russell, extending the lead now to 2 minutes and 20 seconds through hole 14.
Fine, draw down the left. Left fairway.
And this is the short par 4 15th. Got to go way up this hill on the approach. Gachiek now with wedge.
It's it.
Beautiful drive into the middle of the fairway, Adam. That'll help.
Yes, sir. Uphill, right to left.
Good shot
Steve
from
Vansel
Gatswick
here.
there.
Oh, yes. Excellent shot.
It's a tricky putt. It's a tricky putt. Every putt on that green is a tricky putt, if you remember correctly. But, lads,
Yes.
Come on now. Come on now. Steve, you're leaving him awful. Steve, you must be...
Lovely.
I mean, if Steve isn't the best player in this tournament, he's close to it. But, man, he's leaving some little tricky ones for Gatswick.
All right. And this is Jin Ota on the tee, 5th place.
Look at this. Well,
Nice
hey, man,
little
I
vertical
don't
three-wood.
want you to actually do this, but if I need to bag on the left, there's a few seconds there because these guys are playing, Adam, they're playing tour-level golf. And they're running so well. There's a couple of seconds there in the transitions, but maybe I should do the bail, shut the gob, and not give all the tricks away. So the lads are on and 2 putting for birdie. Nearly.
Good effort again. Oh, look at that ball. Just keep going.
Nice
Well,
No
that was a
problem for Jin Ota. Man, they have been so clean on those short putts.
Yeah, it's a huge key. I think if you can hit the driver down the fairway and you can hold a putt, and here comes the Swedish. So these lads, what are they? Are they 4 behind, Adam? Is that where I'm reading the leaderboard?
Yeah, you're reading that right.
So
4
now,
behind the
Mikkel, it's
lead.
time to go birdie time.
Oh, yeah. That was a nice close one there from Vikland. And it looks
But
like
they
they're
have a
really
great
aiming
back
for a
nine, Adam.
podium
Unbelievable
finish.
back nine.
Yes, sir. Jamie Reed, driver off the deck, right side of the tee box. He wants to cut this. Looks like that's heading on the left side.
Well, yeah,
Tricky
man.
angle here for Robin.
I mean, he misses the occasional one left, but I don't
Yep.
think he has a 2-way miss. He's very dependable. He throws that thing on the ground, and man, it's heartbreaking to see the ball. It's fade after fade after fade. I think he's sacrificing probably 20, 30 yards, but I'd say he thinks it's worth it, and he's probably right because he very rarely misses. And there we go. That could have gone in, but the lad, see Jamie's gone. They've talked about it. They're a well-oiled machine. They're playing down there in Taranaki all the time. And here's the UK oiled machine. Get up out of that, Luke. Lovely, that's fluent. And Luke, the other Luke Bone has gone milling down the fairway, so I like that. And now Luke is in chase mode. Look at him run. He's running beautiful.
Little downhill lie in the rough there. Still finds the putting surface mostly.
That's not a
Long
bad result.
putt. And with the wedge, those lag putts are so tricky to get the speed right. And look at that.
That's a great putt, especially with the
Great
wedge.
putt.
Because hey, lads, I shouldn't be talking about this, but when you're losing the wedge, lads, it's surprising. And look, the lads are well rehearsed. They know what they're doing. They've talked about it. They've thought about it. But the only fear with the wedge is when you have those long putts, because the odd time you can pop it up in the air and you can feel very, very silly.
Shot, bro.
Birdie putt on the way now for Craig Russell. Bernie Smith waiting right there. Now that putt has come up quite a bit short. Going to need this one to save the par. Aggressive stroke just goes by on the high side, and Craig's going to mop that up for another bogey. And Willett and Bone trail by just a minute 13 here with 3 holes to play.
Great shot. Very good.
Big drive from Gatchik once again. And this is going to be...
got a smooth, free-flowing swing, man. We love that.
Oh, yeah. Those long arms, he can generate speed, baby.
Come on, Steve. Get moving, baby!
That's right, Steve. Waiting on you to mop up this par putt, assuming Gatchik doesn't just jar this for the bird. Just on the front side. Little chop action there.
Yeah, tiny bit. He did the job, Marucci. So come on, Steve, where are you, Marucci? Come on!
Gatchik over there checking his wall.
There he is. Look at him. Come on! Knock this in, man. Come on, Jack Nicklaus. Don't make a liar out of me. Ah, there it is. Oh, that was easy. That was really... And they're building a nice back nine, and to be fair.
Level par on the back.
It's a great achievement. Like if you take what any of these fellas are doing around here, it's a great achievement. Where'd that go?
Amen. Shinmoto straight down the middle. And this is Jin Ota, wedge in hand. About 120.
The lads they're excited. They're loving it. Come on, lads. Where'd that go? Oh, they love it. You can tell from the gallery.
That's right. Oh, man. Birdie opportunity on the 16th. They need
look
this.
Look at Jim getting a little bit of rest. Get in. Oh, yes. Come on, Jin. Get up the yard. Go, go, go.
A minute 56. That's a huge birdie there on the 16th. Here's Mikael Palmberg trying to hold off the Japanese, maybe even overtake the Kiwis.
Look at Mikael. Is Mikael 50?
Yes.
He's a senior tour player. He's one of the top guys. He really is. He really can play. He's capable of shooting level par any day of the week.
Oh, yeah, and seniors, look out for Joachim Wickland there. He was 49 and 40 weeks, I think, when the World Championships happened, so just missed the cutoff for the senior category. But, yes, huge birdie there for the Swedes, and they are in the mix. Now, this is Robin Smith on the tee. Just up the left side, flirting with that fairway bunker. He's worried.
Come on, run and watch it. Run and watch it. So where are we going now?
The fairway bunker. Nice and packed down. Good lie here.
Uh-oh. Doesn't like
Looks
it.
like Jamie caught that one maybe one groove high. Ends up a little short here. Need this up and down.
Come on, Robin.
Little flip wedge. Looks like that's just gone long.
A little bit long, yeah. It was quite actually the camera foreshortened the perspective there. It was probably
you're right.
Probably 45, 50 yards, was it? So they've got a little bit of a predicament here now. So Jamie has a par putt. Where's the ball gone?
Yeah, this is a par putt. It's going to be 25-ish feet here. He's on the back edge.
All right, interesting to see this now. Come on, Jamie. So Jamie's opting to put the clubs down while he has the opportunity because he sees the logistics aren't going to be affected. So
that's right.
Here we go.
He is in the direction of the next tee.
Now, Jamie, just start running, man. Just start running. That's what I'm talking about. All right, go. They're using the same.
Sharing the golf ball.
Using the same ball.
All right. Birdie bogey there. That's going to flip Sweden and New Zealand. Sweden
a great golf swing.
Currently in bronze position. Now Luke Bone, a little fumble with the clubs, but no issue. And here's Luke Willett taking a drop from the cart path, 120 yards.
Great drive. He looked like he was aiming left, a little fade. And there's Luke with, I suppose, pitching wedge, 9-iron. What do you reckon?
That's going to be pitching wedge for Luke, just on the short side here.
The short.
But Luke Bone's chipping has been on point all weekend.
Right. Oh, he's going, is he? Well, he's not. Luke's next to tee off. Willett's next to tee off, isn't he?
Willett's next to tee off, correct.
Boom. No doubt there.
Easy 4 there.
All positivity there. And now 17.
That's right.
Well, we're still on 16.
Can the Kiwis hold serve? No. Bogey for the New Zealand, and we're tied at the top. 5 minutes, 46 seconds under par for both. It's coming down to the wire, Rob Hogan.
Are you saying it's down to the second, man? So after 15 holes with all the variables that are thus entailed, it's down to the second with 2 holes to play.
Yes, sir. Birdie putt.
Go.
On the way.
Oh my
Nicely
God,
played from Gajic there.
Unbelievable. And you know what's crazy about these speed golf tournaments is sometimes it's only when you look back that you realize, oh my God, I was leading at that point. It's crazy to see it going back. But of course, the lads, when they were out there playing this, the English team and the New Zealand team, they wouldn't have known. How could they have known that they were matched to the second? So I suppose, lads, no matter where you are, always presume you're under pressure. Having said that,
Jamie
that was a
Reed
nice
there.
relaxed swing from Jamie, I think it
It
was,
was.
wasn't it? And
Great shot, Robin.
Yeah, pin
just
high
right,
to the
that's a
right
great
side.
tip for Robin.
Robin, yeah, that downhill chip, so tricky.
It was a tough chip. I suppose you don't want to miss left on this hole. So I guess that's the background of it. Jamie, man.
Oh, no. Missed the par putt. Jamie walking off the wrong direction there.
Let's go.
He is
Your
so
T-ball.
frustrated right now.
So that was costly. And Jamie was right up there in the individual event as well. Right until I was watching the broadcast, right up until the death. So, you know, it's fair play to him for being out there on the broken leg.
Oh yeah, level par through 16 holes in the second round. That is speed golf, baby. Oh! Birdie. 3 out of 4 for Ota and Shinmoto. They're on fire.
Look at the lads
Climbing
Look
the
at them.
leaderboard
Look
here
at
from
these
starting
lads
in 10th
loving
place.
life. Fair play to them.
All
Here's
right.
the Swedish lad.
is-
He's not missing this left. He's not missing that left.
Nope. Playing the draw in there.
Ah,
All
that's
right,
a
this is the
beautiful
par
shot. Look
putt
at
on
that.
the
He was
way.
right. Giving it a little Bobby lock. A big hook onto the green. Oh, man. God, you're making the heartbeat here.
All right.
Very
And
good.
Mikael
Very good.
cleans
Well
up
played,
another
well
one. That's a
played.
bogey 4, though, for the Swedes. That's going to drop them off the podium for now, I think.
And where
And
are
here we
at
go.
now,
Willett
lads?
and
We're frozen.
Bone. Sun setting.
Oh, so.
And I hear Luke saying, perfect in the hole. You got to love that. Birdie putt on the way. Oh, and they drain it for birdie on the 17th. Craig Russell on the tee for Team New Zealand. He wouldn't know they need a birdie to match, but that's what they need. And we see a par on the scorecard. Smith and Russell do not hold serve. And Team UK on top. A birdie on the last will close it out. And we're on to the par 5, 18th. This is Steve Vansel. Gatchik's drive went a little bit to the left, but I think Steve sees a window here, Rob.
Very easy to do that, Adam, man. You know,
Just under the tree.
drive that goes slightly left from that hole can easily go through the fairway. So, but once you get it, you're okay. But lads, that's only half the news. It's a long, tough slog up this hill. Just physically, it's tough. But at the same time, you know, you can see the finish line, so it's time to give it your all up that hill if you have it left. So this is a long birdie putt. Finish with a flourish, Steve. Come on.
And that shot from Steve through the window in the tree, unbelievable. Gatchik normally so precise with the wedge, a little bit long on that approach, and now has a pretty lengthy par putt to clean it up here.
Come on, man. Yo.
Oh, just on the low side.
There we go. Fair play to you, lads. Well done.
77
tough to finish
in
with a
48
bogey,
minutes.
but a great 9 up until that point, lads. So well done. Hold your heads up. Fair play to you.
Great job. This is Team New Zealand on the tee. Jamie Reed running ahead.
Shot.
Boom. They like it.
And Robin piped it as usual. All right.
It's just so nice to see that ball moving down the fairway, and they're on in 2. So great shot from Jamie onto the green on the 18th here. So there's a crowd building, and they're here to see these two guys, and that's a pretty good effort, isn't it? Just not quite there. You want to give it a go, but you don't want to smack it a mile past it. Jamie doesn't make the same mistake twice. So great way to finish on the 18. Well done, lads.
2 over
Well
par
done,
38 for the Kiwis. And that's an excellent effort at a title defense. Real tough front 9 for those guys. Birdie putt on the way now for Joachim Vickland.
Come here. Hold on.
And they're talking to it. They're talking to it. We don't. I personally don't know what they're saying, but they're giving us socks. Let's finish it off. Yes! Oh man, what a way to finish.
Even par 36.
There's 2 lads who like each other, and they're having a big, massive hug, and why not? Well done, lads.
Yes, sir. All right, Tatsuya
He's teeing it
Shimoto.
up on the left side of the tee box, obviously within the rules. His feet are outside. That's a good call. As I was saying, it's very easy to go left on that hole, but if you tee it up there, it's easy to kind of hit away from the left-hand side. So I like that call.
That's right. All right, Shimoto now 3rd shot over the bunker. Didn't get
Not
it
his
quite
best.
as far as he wanted, but probably wanted
Not
to
his
leave an
best.
uphill putt.
And man, what a roar this would be if this would go in. Oh!
Ooh. Well judged by Jin Ota.
Philippe's nearly underneath the fella hitting, but it's all smiles and fair play to the lads. And look at those smiles. Just hey! Very well done, lads. Well done, Japan.
Huge 33 shots in 19 minutes for Team Japan. Huge back 9, coming back from 10th place to finish on the podium. And now we see Bernie Smith and Craig Russell making their way up the 18th. Bernie using that cart path for a little extra traction. Looks like the 3rd shot is on the green, past pin high. Going to be a tricky downhill birdie look here for Craig Russell. Looks like even with a birdie here, first place likely out of reach. We saw Robin Smith nestle this one nice and close. Can Craig get it there as well? Oh, the speed looks excellent, Rob. And that is going to be a tap-in par for the Kiwis, a 78 in 39 minutes overall. Good for 2nd place in the Team World Cup.
Flat but straight. Probably a layup.
And here's
the lads. They're just
Willett
mad
and
for
Bone.
road.
Here's Luke.
He's got the
attacking.
3 wood. He's going for it. And Ginny, I hate to be. Luke's playing great, but when Luke makes an aggressive swing, that's when he's at his best. I think he's just a man to attack the 3 wood. But they're a bit away here. They're left. It's easy to go left there. I went left myself, but that's a tremendous shot. And this is for the bird.
This is for the birdie and the win.
Oh my God, what a putt! What a huge putt. Here we go. And if this goes in, Luke Bone is going to attack Luke with it. Yes! Look at that man, so pumped up. It's like he hasn't even gone on his run yet. He's absolutely mad for road. Oh, there it is. He did try. But that fella certainly tried. And there's a big smile. And lads, well done. Team England. Fair play to you. Tremendous result. And those lads have a great time together and love to see it. Pure joy. Well done.
God save the
Luke.
Luke.
Here it comes. He's going to go for it. Yeah, there he is.
Incredible stuff. 1 under par 35 in 18 minutes.
Big Bill, the ambassador on the green.
Oh my gosh. And that concludes your Team World Cup broadcast. Rob Hogan, it was my absolute pleasure to have you join me for this. That was some incredible speed golf we just watched.
Well, Adam, it's my first time really, I suppose, commentating on your broadcast. So, hey man, great work with the broadcast. Great work, everybody involved in the World Championships. What a fun time. And Janie Mac, man, it's just coming at you so fast. And the action's happening so fast that you're a feckin' super modern brain, man. You've got it all going on. But I was trying to hang on. What is happening here? And then down the stretch coming up 18, it was exciting to see the lads so close. and they didn't know it at the time, but that 5-foot putt from Luke was for the win, and I don't know, he might have sensed it, but he didn't know it, so it was a beautiful putt to hit. Well done to the lads, well done to everyone involved, well done to you. Yes!
Yes! Yes, 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 yes!
Speed golf, baby. Let's go.
All right, Speed Golf family, we got to hit the road. Thanks as always to producer Nico, who puts the finishing touches on these episodes. We hope you're feeling tired but satisfied after today's effort. You're fired up about Speed Golf too, and that you're going to join us next time. Don't forget to subscribe to Speed Golf Baby on YouTube. And until next time, keep it in the short grass. Bye.